Guess who got a haircut? Don't worry, I actually really like it. I got my hair cut off, all of it, and actually I really enjoy it. I can't imagine how I ever went with really long hair. I used to have hair that went down to my lower back, and now that I have it this short, I can't imagine having it that long again. Hello everyone, it's Megan, and I hope 2016 is treating you well enough. My year so far has been pretty eventful, but a good eventful, don't worry. As you can see, I have moved to a different location. I actually moved in with my best friend, and she and I are having the best time that we ever could here, and I am incredibly thankful for you, and I love you, Evie, and I love you. This week's video, I wanted to add some closure to January and kind of summarize it up a little bit. So in doing so, I'm going to give I don't know if it's going to be vague or detailed. I'll kind of figure out as I go along. But this is my summary of January 2016. This month started out rather well. I had my 18th birthday on January 1st, and well, got a load of responsibilities to come along with it. But you know, adulthood, you know, it's something that we all should learn to embrace, you know, and hope that it'll all work out in the end. Adulthood is daunting. The biggest event that happened to me this month was most definitely moving to a complete different location. I am in a brand new state, and honestly, I think that even though it was a very hard decision to make and very nerve-wracking, I am more than happy that I did. I feel much happier and more free as a person, and I'm so incredibly thankful that I made the decision to move. Also, I have a really funny story to tell you. It was I think it was last week sometime where Evie and I went sledding, and of course Evie and I chose the most steepest, iciest hill, and why, I don't know. You know, good friends don't let other friends do stupid things alone, I guess. So Evie and I decided to go down the steepest hill that there was. Except she and I had this plastic sled. Maybe you're already able to start figuring out the ending of this, but it was worth it. There is no way for her and me to stay on this ledge. We just kind of have to hope that we don't die. We start going down the hill, and we already are going at mind-blowing speeds. The trees are zooming past us. About halfway down, there was this part where there was snow and ice, or there was dirt. Guess which side Evie and I hit? If you guessed the ice, you're wrong. We actually hit the dirt, and we ended up shattering the sled, which caused me and her to go airborne, and my left hip took my fall at first, but then we just kept falling down the mountain. And when someone says I fell down a mountain, you don't really, it's like, it almost seems like a joke, but when I say I fell down a mountain, I legitimately fell down a mountain. I lost count of how many times I rolled, but I eventually landed face down in the snow. My first thought was, where's Evie? I get up, I roll over, and I see her crawling on all fours, and we just go over and we hug each other, and it was fine. It was totally worth it. Sure, we've been sore for about a week, but it was still fun. So really what I want to summarize this month, according to how I moved out, essentially, is that I wanted to tell you guys that even though all the odds in the world may seem against you, if you have the motivation, if there is something you can find to hold on to, you can go to amazing lengths. My English teacher one time told me this quote. I can't remember who it's by, so if you know who it's by, please tell me. I would love to know. But the quote was, "He who has a why can withstand almost any how." And honestly, I think that applies to especially me, but also a lot of us. Sometimes life seems so daunting, and it just almost seems too much at times. But if there's something that you can find to hold on to, by all means, hold on to that. You know, as cliche as this sounds, dreams really do come true. The moral of that story was that even though that, you know, you might be going down in a mountain at 1,000 miles an hour, you may even shatter your sled and your best friend goes flying away from you. If you know that you can hold on just a little bit longer, knowing that both you and her will make it down to the end of the mountain, then it's okay to fall when you know that you can get back up again. So don't be afraid if this year isn't going how you want it so far. You can pick yourself back up and keep going. I believe in you, and I'm cheering you on, little seedling. Keep growing. Well, that's it for this week's video. day, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a long time, probably because a lot has happened in the past few weeks or so, but really that's all that's been happening. I mean, I just moved out, you know, and moving is tiring enough as it is. Maybe that's what I'm talking about. But regardless, I hope 2016 is treating you wonderfully so far. And if it's not, come tell me and I will be sure to give it a good talking to. But I love you. You can do this. You'll be okay. And who knows, maybe if this isn't your year so far, then shoot for 2017. And I will see you next week. Well.